Yo, what is up, everybody? Jumping here, and today I'm going to be continuing my Let's Play the Mass Effect Trilogy. In the last episode, we did Zaid's loyalty mission, if I remember correctly. I took a little break for a day, primarily because I really wanted to watch the Super Bowl, which was absolutely epic. I loved the Super Bowl. It was really fun to watch. And my team won, which was the Baltimore Ravens. So yay me. That never happens. I have, like, by far the worst luck ever when it comes down to picking a team to win any type of major sporting event. As of right now, I'm probably, in the last 8 years, I'm probably 2 in, like, 40. That's how bad it is. Like, I never pick the right team. But, hey, this is the second time now that I've actually been right recently. Because I was right about the Miami Heat winning the NBA championship, and I was right about the Ravens winning the Super Bowl. So that makes me feel excellent. Okay, so let me think what mission to do here. This is a tricky one, honestly. Now, what was I talking about last time? This is real tricky, guys. I think... Oh! I'll do Kasumi's loyalty mission. Okay, that's what I'll do. And then in the next episode, I'll start up with Garrus's loyalty mission or something. We'll see. More than likely, I'll only be able to do one loyalty mission in this episode. Now, I'm going to be honest with you guys, okay? So you got to keep this in mind. This is very important. Is that it is 4 o'clock in the morning. Yes, it's 4 o'clock in the morning. So if I'm a little like, then that's the reason for it. So, you're gonna have to forgive me on that, but, you know, I really wanted to watch that Super Bowl, and I was wide awake afterwards, because I was so, pumped up and excited and all that. So I decided, you know, I was bored, let's go ahead and record some, Mass Effect, and, we can talk about some cool shit and everything. So let's go ahead and get this started. I will bring up one thing real quick, and I'll talk about it in this episode. Is about the DLC again. I was a little bit off with that. Well, I wasn't. Well, I guess I was kind of off. Apparently, I don't think there's going to be any new Turians, which is very disappointing. That's what I've heard. But, yeah, that's just stupid. That's all I have to say about that. If there's no new Turians, I mean, that pisses me off. Apparently, like, the leaked information was incorrect. You know, this is like the first, and to be quite honest, I don't know which one of these I want to get. And we'll go for Rapid. Why not? Rapid's pretty good for her. And, yeah, I kind of like to go for the power, whatever that is. Oh, you know what I just thought of? She gets overload. I'm tripping. Alright, so... hit B! No! My bad. Alright, well, I will talk about that in a moment.
Clean up well, Mr. Solomon Gunn. Hawk won't know what hit him.
I assume Solomon Gunn is my cover?
You run a small but talented band of mercs out in the Terminus systems. Precisely the type of person Hawk respects. I took the liberty of giving you a reputation. Papers, witnesses, article in Badass Weekly. Just don't start talking business with him, and you'll be fine.
Remind me, what kind of man are we dealing with?
Hawk's a weapons dealer and smuggler. He killed my partner and stole his gray box. Other than that, he's not so bad. Rich, charismatic, willing to crack open a man's skull to get at the neural implants inside.
I take it I'm wearing this getup for a reason.
You'd look really out of place at a society party in armor, don't you think? You look great. You should wear this stuff more often.
Now's probably a good time to fill me in on the details.
You have been waiting patiently. Our friend Hawk is throwing a party for his closest friends. A couple dozen of the worst liars, cheaters, and mass murderers you'll ever want to meet. All bringing gifts as a tribute to the man himself. Our tribute is a lovely statue of your old friend Saren, rendered with loving detail and filled to the brim with our weapons and armor. You can keep your pistol as long as it's concealed. They won't hassle you over a sidearm. Once inside, we'll make our way to Hawk's vault door, somewhere in the back of the ballroom. Then, we case the security and start peeling away the layers. The statue should be there, waiting for you to crack it open and arm up. Then we just waltz into the vault and take back KG's gray box. And I'll finally get a chance to say goodbye.
You've worked really hard on this. KG must have meant a lot to you.
Was I that obvious? KG's gray box holds a lot of priceless personal memories. It's all that remains of who he was. But the secret he discovered is dangerous. I wouldn't bring you here if it wasn't.
What's in the gray box that makes it worth all this trouble?
The gray box holds KG's memories. Everything from all the codes and plans he stole to all the time we spent together. Wrapped up in those memories is the secret he stole. KG never told me what it was, but the information got him killed.
This ought to be interesting.
That's what I'm going for. This is our stop. After you, Mr. Gunn.
Just one moment, sir. There seems to be an issue with the statue.
Is there a problem here?
No, Mr. Huck. Just doing a scan.
I don't believe we've met. Donovan Hawk.
I've heard a lot about you. Name's Solomon Gunn.
And I've heard a lot about you. You've been very busy lately, if the extra net is to be believed.
Sir, the scanners aren't picking anything up.
I don't think our guests would come all the way here from Ilium just to cause trouble. Do you? You may pass through, Mr. Gunn, with my apologies. But I will ask your companion to remain outside. You understand, I hope.
Care to explain why my friend has to stand outside?
I don't like the look of your friend, so she stays outside. Simple as that.
No problem. You're the host.
Enjoy the party.
Well, that didn't go as I expected.
Any idea why he'd send you away?
No, we've never seen each other in person, and no one knows what I look like. Just watching his ass, I'm sure. I can't blame him.
What do we do now?
We go on with the plan. You'll just have to do all the talking. I'll stay out of sight and stick with you the best I can. We'll keep radio contact in case something goes wrong. We need to find the door and case the security. We'll figure out the next step then.
Alrighty, so, that was quite a bit of dialogue. But this mission is actually really cool. It's one of my favorites, probably, but there's a lot of great missions in Mass Effect 2, that is for sure. Anyway, like I was saying earlier about the DLC, there is going to be no new Turians, apparently, which is a big-time bummer. I was so pumped up for that. But there are going to be new Solarians, and there will be a Krogan Engineer. I keep saying Krogan Vanguard. I don't know why. And I think a human infiltrator is going to be in Eclipse. That's what I've heard. And I've also heard, which sounds fucking stupid as hell to me, a Volus soldier. Yes, another Volus. What the fuck? That's all I got to say about that. Which would mean that there would be 5 Voluses in the game for 5 different classes out of 6. The only other class that has 5 out of 6, or will have 5 with this DLC, is the Krogan. So that is retarded to me, but okay, whatever. Alright, so this datapad, this is the first thing you should do. This is very important. You can read it if you want. You could also pause it. I don't know. But that's pretty cool.
She sounds like a hard ass. If we could tap into the guard's communications, I could probably use this information.
Alright. But that, it just gives you the name of a security chief, which is important for later, because we can use that name to our advantage. Now, the first thing, well, not the first thing, but the second thing you should do is come down here. And this will explain, what this is, which is kind of cool.
Very nice. There's more here than I expected.
What up, old pal? Yeah, fuck you.
Password-protected voice lock, kinetic barrier, DNA scanner. Looks like an EX700 series. Everything a vault needs to be impenetrable.
This gonna be a problem?
Please, remember who you're talking to. We'll need to get a voice sample for the voice lock. You'll have to go chat up Hawk for that. We'll have to find a password too. DNA, child's play. We should find plenty of DNA samples in Hawk's private quarters. And the barrier? Cut the power. Never fails. If we can find it. Keiji could get through a system like this in his sleep. And I'm better. Let's get to it.
Alright guys, now you gotta remember I'm tired, so I almost forgot about this again. But I left a comment in my last video, but the number one thing that is really cool about the new Mass Effect 3 multiplayer DLC that I've heard about, and I think it's kind of confirmed because if you look it up, I mean, this is all you find out about. I mean, it's just cluttered all over the internet. They are going to add a co-op story mode, which sounds pretty cool. I think it's going to be like 4 missions. Don't really know much about it. I don't know if it's going to be tied to Commander Shepard, or is it going to be like maybe you get to fight on Sketch as Solarian STG, you and a buddy, and it goes alongside with the Shepard story. That would be cool, and maybe you could fight on you know, Paladin or the other places, Earth maybe. I don't know. Like there's a lot of cool places you could fight. So I'm really excited about that. That sounds awesome. So. You guys obviously can comment now. There's a thing right here, and I also wanted to make a comment as well.
Looks like the barrier's power cable runs under the floor here. I'll set your Omni tool to scan for electromagnetic fields.
Well, not in the last episode. A couple episodes ago, I brought up the fact that I never played with subtitles. I actually prefer not to play with subtitles in this game. I listen very carefully. Although, it can be a little confusing, obviously, and one thing I don't like about subtitles in general, in any game, is the fact that I know you guys want them, because sometimes it can be a little bit hard to see, you know, to hear the dialogue, so you can at least read the dialogue. That's fine. So, for most games I will put the subtitles on for you guys. But in general, like I said, I don't really like them, but you do miss out on certain things. Like, for example, I always thought what the Quarians would say is, keep us alive. I know that sounds stupid, but hey, I really didn't know, honestly. There was another thing, too, I just figured out for the first time ever. This is like, I just found this out in the first cutscene with Kasumi, when she was talking in the car. I always thought her ex-boyfriend, or her boyfriend, whatever you want to call him, was named KG. As in K, then G. Not KG, as in like an Asian name. So now I feel really stupid, and I just figured that out because I used to make the joke like KG because I'm a basketball fan and I like Kevin Garnett, so I always made a connection there. But I don't know, I feel so stupid now. But you guys can all laugh at me and make fun of me. I don't really care. All right, so let's go ahead and do this. This is important.
One sec. That should take care of the barrier.
Alright, so what she just did was cut the power, so now we can go in here. You should definitely be, you know, follow my steps.
That door goes to a security room. I'll take care of the lock. There we go.
You should definitely follow my steps because this is like the most efficient way to go about doing this. Okay, now we have to bypass the door. Let's go ahead and do this real quick. Man. But yeah, I really feel stupid with the whole KG thing now. I always thought it wasn't KG or KJ or KG. I don't fucking know. It's KG. That's what she says. So I guess that's how you say or pronounce it, KG. But I never knew that it was actually like the Asian. You know, it makes sense because Kasumi's Asian. And I know that this might not make as much sense.
I have an idea. See what you can find.
There's a wall safe right here with some money and a lot of money, so it's definitely worth grabbing that. What was I gonna say? Yeah, okay. And I know this doesn't make much sense, but man, I really wish I could bang Kasumi. Kasumi was pretty cool in this game, honestly. The only thing I kind of didn't like was the fact that they never show her without her hood, which is just something small. It's not really a big deal. Alright, so there's a data pad here. Once again, if you want, just pause it if you want to read that. I'm just going to skip it.
Got something?
The password is Perugia.
Huh. That's the the name of the man who stole the Mona Lisa. Nice. I tapped into their communications. Maybe it'll come in handy. We still need that voice sample.
Now that I'm done doing circles, we can go ahead and talk to this guy now, our Mr. Hawk.
There he is. All you need to do is keep him talking long enough for me to get a voice print. Pull out the charm on this one, Shep. Whenever you're ready. After you.
Mr. Gunn, hope you're having a good time. That scene at the door hasn't soured your evening, I hope.
I understand the security, but who would dare try to break into Donovan Hawk's home?
Gunn, in our line of work, we attract a certain element. Few understand the pains we take to keep the barbarians at bay. People these days want comfort, entertainment, love. They don't see that the galaxy is fragile. They only have to worry about simple luxuries. Why? Because people like me and you are doing the terrible things that keep the galaxy spinning. This party is for us, the cleaners, the support structure for the galaxy's gleeful delusions of peace. May there always be a market for the things we do.
I said get him talking, and you got him talking. We've got enough of a voice sample. Let him go.
Enjoy the party, Mr. Gunn.
Let's go crack that voice sample.
Alright. I always thought that was such a dumb speech he gives. Terrible, terrible, terrible speech. Alright, so now we can come over here, and if you remember the data pad, the very first thing I did, that will come into play now.
Mr. Hawk's private rooms are off limits to guests without security clearance.
I have clearance to go in.
On whose authority?
I have authorization from Chief Rowe.
Okay, 1 second. Chief Rowe, Samuels. Have you given access authorization to Mr. Hawk's private rooms?
They have access, Samuels. They'll stop bothering me.
Got it. Sorry to bother you, ma'am. Okay, you're clear to go in.
Enjoy the party.
Now, I'm not sure about this. I'm just guessing, so I could be totally wrong. So don't troll me about this. I'm just guessing. But it may be possible to use... because you get an option there to say Mr. Hawk or whatever. And if you get his voice sample, it might be possible to do it that way. I'm not too sure about that. It would make sense. I mean, you would have his voice sample, so... I don't know. But if you do fuck that up, you actually have to...
We can get usable DNA from. Just make it quick and quiet.
If you fuck that up, you actually have to go from like the side. Like I remember that because first I've never messed that up but one time. Oh yeah, like yeah, buddy, 93. Sorry about that. My notifications are on, but it's whatever. Okay, you can check this data pad.
We can probably get Hawk's DNA off the data pad. He seems to have obsessed over this. And I'm not sure there's enough. Let's keep looking. The cleaners don't dare touch treasures like this. We can get some screen cells from the dust.
Alright, we can hack this. This is worth a lot of money, as you can tell. 7,800 is quite a bit, so it's definitely worth hacking. And if I didn't say anything because I just got the dialogue, but yeah, you can search these swords on the thing, and she says that she would, he would never allow the cleaners to touch it, probably. Now there's a alarm clock here. Do not touch this. It can be very bad. Now this is actually really funny here.
Found a sample?
No, a credit chit.
Yeah, you get 1 credit, but it's still pretty good dialogue. All right, there's something else here. Oh, like a wine glass, maybe? I think it's right here. Yeah.
Not a great saliva sample, but it's still useful. Back to it. Let's get out of here.
All right. So that's that. We have now pretty much completed this entire area, which is cool. Like I said, if you follow my step-by-step, like, I didn't really give instructions as much as you could just see it for yourself. If you just follow what I do, you'll never mess this up. Like I said, I slightly messed it up the first time, but ever since then I've never messed it up. Which, like I said, you can mess up the whole thing with the guard. And if you mess that up, then you have to go, like, from the outside or something. Alright, so let's go ahead and disable this.
DNA identification affirmed. Welcome, Mr. Hawk. Password required.
Perusa.
Voice ID accepted. Welcome, Mr. Hawk.
Alright, now we can open the door.
I'll check for security cams. Go ahead and get dressed.
Actually, I can probably talk during this because this is just, if I remember right, him getting dressed. But anyway, back to the whole Mass Effect 3 DLC discussion. Like I said, hold on, there might be dialogue coming. Or not. Okay. Like I said, I'm excited still. I'm just really disappointed with the fact that, there's not going to be Turians. I mean, I thought for sure that there would be Turian females. They already got the model. See, that's the problem with the game. That's the reason why you won't see things like the Hanar. Although, I don't know why the fuck anyone wants to ever play as one of those damn jellyfish, but I guess people do. It blows me away how many people talk about that garbage. But, you know, and the L-Core. They actually don't have the character models for those. See what I'm saying? If they don't have those, then they can't actually put them in the multiplayer to play as, because they have to first design like the model itself, and obviously you'll never, at least I pray,
So
you'll never see that.
Very nice. This scanner will hone in on the gray box. It's not far.
But then again, I would say that I probably thought, you know, I thought to myself, you would never see the fucking Voltless. Alright, now this is the best one. I mean, you can look at all these statues and stuff, but this is fucking awesome.
Wow. Imagine that thing coming at you in a dark alley.
And the dialogue is funny, too. So, oh, BioWare, I love you so. Besides for the Mass Effect 3 ending. Or the extended cut, because I fucking hate that too. But alright, this is cool. Statue of Liberty.
How did Hawk get Lady Liberty's head? Damn you, Hawk.
And also, you can get the Locust. Yeah, buddy. Where's the Locust? Locust? Yeah, here we go.
That's a Casa Locust. No, the Casa Locust. The gun that killed 2 presidents. Gorgeous. It even comes with a perfect copy, too. I'm sure Hawk won't mind if we borrowed these.
We can use this.
Also, one thing I should bring up in this video. Actually, I'll wait a second. I'll talk about. Let's get this dialogue out the way. During the combat, I can talk.
Oh my god. There it is.
Don't bother, Miss Goto. It's code-locked. I had a feeling that was you at the door. I knew if it was really you, you'd get through anyway.
You know me. I don't like to disappoint.
I need what's in your grey box, Kasumi. You know I'm willing to kill you for it. I'll admit your skills are impressive. You got into my vault like I'd left it open, but you're still going to die.
Hey, fuck you. Haha.
Have I got your attention?
That shut him up.
Kill them!
Alright, so it's combat time. Now I brought with me the flamethrower. I'm gonna switch it out because you have to. But I brought it for a good reason, and that is I'm gonna use it, you know. Why the hell not? And once I switch this out, I probably will not switch to it again. But I do like it. It's fun. Oh my god, I am tired and I am fucking up big time. Burn, bitch, burn! Ah, burn! She's the biggest threat. So it's good that we took her out. Alright, let's go ahead and charge this fool. Anyway, one thing I also wanted to bring up in this video is that I think that's all of them.
There's a landing pad to the east. Let's get out of here.
Joker, bring the shuttle in, now!
Alright, so now you have to switch out this weapon. Very important. It has to be some type of exploding weapon. So the arc projectile, I don't think works. Collector, grenade launcher works, missile launcher works. So I'll switch it out for the missile launcher. But anyway, and let's go ahead and use the locust, because this is a fun freaking gun. But anyway, hold on, enemies. This part's pretty easy, honestly. Oh God, get on somewhere, bitch. All right, so I know that I've been kind of rambling on. You gotta remember, guys. Oh God, get out of my way. Like I said, I am tired, so I apologize or whatever. No, do not go out there. Alright, but I actually wanted to talk about the clan and the clan website. I'm gonna make another video about this, so watch out for that. I'm gonna make a clan website tutorial because it seems like I get so many questions about the clan, and yeah, I'm gonna make a whole tutorial about how to join the clan website and some of the different things you can do on the clan website. And my buddy's gonna help me out, or a guy on the clan is gonna help me out with the recording of it. On the clan, his name is Finesse, so definitely give him a shout out for. Oh God, do not kill me. Oh my God, this locust is very bad against armor, as you can tell. Like all SMGs or assault rifles are just not that good against armor. Okay, one more little burst of shots. Yeah, now you dead, motherfucker. I'm actually gonna aim for his fucking head because I don't know if you guys know this, but if you can blow these things' heads off. Okay, let's get the head. Let's get the head. Come on. There. No, I didn't get the head. Apparently, I think you have to have a powerful gun like a pistol or a sniper rifle to normally do that. Maybe the Mac Talk would work. Alright, so there is a hack right here. Anyway, but now let me go on about the clan. Oh my God. Alright, so where the fuck is this thing? Alright, so the clan, the only thing I really wanted to bring up is that the first thing is very important. If you guys want to get to the clan website and join the clan from the website, all you gotta do, if you go on my channel, my actual channel, then you will find the link right there. It's really simple. Just right on the the right side, I have a little option for my Facebook, my Twitter. Oh my God, I just forgot how much I hate this fucking missile launcher. It homes all the fucking enemies. Bastard. Oh my God, can't even miss with this fucking thing. Okay, this is fucking stupid. Alright, so it's pretty easy to find if you just go on my channel. I don't even want to waste. I'm gonna have to kill all these fucking enemies. I did not want to have to do that. But anyway, if you go on my channel, you will find it basically. It's on the right side. It's the FAR Clan website. And one thing about it, I just want to say, is that there is a new feature on there that I think is fucking awesome. And I know I've been slacking. I know, but the clan website, I can admit, I don't really fuck with it much. Because, I mean, although the clan website is always was kind of more like a forum than anything else. Which is cool, and a lot of people, you guys, you like forums. I mean, sure, why not? I personally do not like forums. In fact, I kind of hate them. So, that is me. There's actually some money in here if you want to grab it. But, I'm not a big fan of the forums. So I was always slacking when it came down to the website. I never really got on it much. But now I can honestly say I feel like I'm going to get on it a lot more because there is now a live chat option. Yes, a live chat. So if I'm on there and you guys are on the website, you can ask me any freaking question you want. A lot of people, I get tons of messages and all these other things, people asking questions and stuff. And I try to answer, I try to answer some of the questions if they're reasonable, but a lot of times I don't. And the reason for that is because it's too complicated. You know what I mean? And if it's too complicated, then I normally just kind of like ignore it. And I'm sorry for anyone who ever sent me a message and I don't reply, but that's just because I get so many messages about the same freaking thing, and it's just annoying having to say the same thing to people over and over and over again. And this was probably a really fucking bad idea, charging into that. Alright, let's charge into this bitch. Alright, take you out. Take you out. Alright, and so, you know, but if I'm on the live chat, right, and you guys are on there, you can ask anything you want. Now, the other thing about the live chat that is really cool about the clan website now, I was thinking about, is that it would make, there's a tech damage right here, it would actually make getting games with clan members for Mass Effect, or really any game. If you're on Mass Effect, or really if you're on any game, you should go on the website and just, you know, sit on the website while you play the game. Because if you need a game, or if you need people, or whatever, like no matter what it is, the situation, you can go in the live chat, and hopefully, if I can spread the word enough, there will be more people on there. Because like I said, it is a really cool feature. You can just say, you know, I need one more person, or something like that, or, you know, see or ask, like, hey, does anybody need one more person, or something? And if someone does, hopefully they reply. And most people on the website are pretty cool. They reply and say, yeah, sure. You know, of course, you know, now the best part about the website is that it's all the platforms. So if you play on PC, PS3, or Xbox, you know, you can just try to find people through that option. So I'm gonna really start to spread the word of it, and I'm gonna try to be on there more and more, because, you know, there's a lot of people want to ask me questions or whatever, and I'm always down to talk to people through the chat. That's totally okay, especially if I'm not busy or something. So yeah, look out for that, man. I mean, I'll put I'll put a link to the website in the description, so definitely check it out. It's pretty cool, honestly. I'm really digging it now. And like I said, I'm going to make a video all about, like, how to navigate the website and what the website offers and all that. And, you know, obviously I'm tired, so it's really hard for me to explain. I suck at explaining shit anyway, so it's even worse when I'm tired. I hope you guys can tell in the gameplay.
Easy way, Goto.
Allow me to show you the hard way.
Alright, I hope you guys can tell in the gameplay that I'm fucking tired, because I've been going so slow. I mean, it's kind of been on purpose, I will be honest. You know, I've been kind of like not trying to blow through this mission really quickly, because this is, you can go through this mission relatively quickly. This is kind of a bitch of a part, honestly. Let's go ahead and send Kasumi to kill that person over there. Normally, Shadow Strike is fucking pretty good. Alright, now this thing, this helicopter or combat ship, gunship, whatever you want to call it, all you gotta do is take down the shields. Okay, why the hell do I have my assault rifle equipped? Did not expect that. You know, you sit back. I'm gonna shoot rockets at it soon.
Lay down your weapons.
But for the first, like, set of the shields, I'm just gonna shoot it until the shields are down. There it goes. Once the shields start to recharge, you know that you're doing it right. Alright, and, you know, he's gonna actually leave the battlefield. Now, while he's gone, you know, you can go actually out and not really have to worry about dying. You can move around the battlefield, like, and not sit in cover. You know, I'm against cover. Well, I'm not against cover, but I just don't really sit in cover much. So, actually, let's get these power cells over here, because that will come in handy later. But, you know, I'm not against cover. I just don't really take it much. So, it's just the way I play most games. But anyway, like I was saying, the website's dope. Check it out. All you gotta do to get the link is look at the description, or just anytime you want to, just go on my channel, and it's on the top right if you're on the actual channel. A lot of people get confused by that, you know. That's why I'm gonna make the tutorial, but it's pretty cool, and I hope that you know, consistently there can be like a good amount of people on the website at all times. So if you guys are trying to play Mass Effect, or really, like I said, any game, you know, that's the dream of the website. Not that it's gonna ever be like that, you know. Well, you know what? That sounded very pessimistic. Let me not say it like that. It will be like that one day. That's what I hope. is that, because, like, the point of the clan of FAR is not that it's a Mass Effect clan. That's dumb. Come on now. Mass Effect clan? Not saying, you know, that's a bad thing. It's just that you can't limit yourself to one game. I mean, it's supposed to be a clan. It's for every game. That's the point. Okay, now we can just spam rockets at this fucking thing. Oh my god! Why are you alive? Die! Why?
Allied force casualty.
Oh my god, man, this fucking missile launcher is so garbage. Oh god. I've never really fucked with this thing, but I can tell why I never... It homes to everything but the fucking gunship. Oh my god. So stupid. Sorry for my rage, guys. Yeah, that's just retarded. You know, I've never used it on this stupid part. Die already. So I'm gonna have to shoot the shields down again. That's gonna take me like 10 years.
Careful, men. Want to keep her pretty
Alright. Oh, wow. Okay, maybe I don't have to shoot the shields down.
Got a clear shot. Here we go.
Oh, that's right. Okay, now Kasumi's a badass, obviously. I mean, look at this shit. Oh my god. That's right. After you take the shields down the first time, all you gotta do is, like, wait a minute and then clear a path. Like, kill the enemies. And if you kill the enemies, then she'll do this, and she'll take the shields down forever. And you don't have to worry about those goddamn shields. So, I just wasted all my missiles for, no reason. Yeah, it's whatever. Just have to do it the old-fashioned way and shoot this stupid thing to death. The MacTalk, I should have took it with me. The MacTalk would really work well against this, because it does damage against armor, or more. Oh my god! Oh my god! It does more damage against armor, so that is something. You know, I could use my heavy pistol, but I have so many upgrades to my assault rifle compared to the heavy pistol. I'm pretty sure the DPS on this is going to be a lot better than the assault rifle. Alright, you little pussy. Alright, so he's off the battlefield, so now we can charge. Take these enemies out. You know, but you gotta watch out. Oh my god. Charging! Let's go! Alright, die, fool! These dudes just don't die, man. Charge just doesn't do any damage. It's a fun power in this game, don't get me wrong, but it does not do damage like it does in Mass Effect 3. Alright, now you die, fool. Goodbye. Of course, that isn't the first boss that we have to kill in a gunship. But hey, what are you gonna do? Alright, so now we can go ahead and take this thing back to normie. I'm just gonna skip. I can't skip the animation. Thought I could.
Kasumi, if you're seeing this, it's because I'm dead. The information we found is all here. It's big, Kasumi. If the Council ever got wind of this, the Alliance could be implicated. Kasumi, I encrypted the information to keep it safe. And I uploaded the encryption key to your gray box, so no one could get the whole package. But if I'm dead, and if anyone knows about this, then I've made you a target, my love. I'm so sorry.
Keiji.
I know you, Kasumi. You'll want to keep these memories forever. But you don't need some neural implant to know I'll always be with you. Please, Kasumi, destroy these files. There's nothing more I can do to protect you.
I can't do that. This is all that's left.
Goodbye, Kasumi. I love you.
Is there any way we can just destroy the information?
No. Keiji's a master at encrypting files. He laced the information into his memories. You can't get one without experiencing the other.
You heard him, Kasumi. He'd want you to destroy the information and save yourself.
I know. I can't. This is all that's left of him.
If it's easier, I could do it for you.
Okay. Just get it over with. Please.
Goodbye, KJ. I know a lot of you guys can say, why were you a dick there? Why did you do that? Well, I'm at this point totally maxed out on good points, so I can really choose whatever I want. I mean, I don't have to like do anything good anymore if I don't want to. But I mean, I'm gonna do a lot of good stuff. Don't get me wrong. But that, you know, that's risky. Come on now. It's information that can start a war. You know, and the guy himself, you know, was saying, you know, to destroy it. So it just makes the most sense to do that. That's what I always thought. But I don't know. You know, if you're good, I guess you could do it. All right, let's get this upgrade. Yeah, buddy. All right, guys. I know I rambled on and on in this video. At first, you guys thought, you know, oh, jumping for 4 o'clock in the morning, you seem very awake and energized. But as we kept going, it was getting worse and worse and worse. So I really apologize for that. That was a very long mission for me to do. I could probably blow through that mission in like, even with all the dialogue, in probably like 15-20 minutes. But instead it turned out to be like 40 minutes long because I was just like walking everywhere and not really running, and my combat was really bad. So I do apologize. But you guys, I know you guys love me, so you'll forgive me. And if you guys really do love me, please give me a like on this video and a favorite. I would really appreciate it. You know, so remember what I said. You know, be sure if you want to comment more about the DLC, that's fine. If you want to comment about the clan website, go ahead. And you guys should definitely go check out this little like chat box. It's kind of fun, you know, talking to all the people. And if you are trying to play Mass Effect 3 or really any game, you should definitely get on there and hit people up and see if they want to play. The more and more people that, you know, if you get on there, I promise you this. If everybody gets on there because I say, you know, please get on there and check it out, then hopefully there's a lot of people on there. And the more people on there, the better it's going to be. So if you don't participate in that, then guess what? You're actually making it worse. So it's a good thing to get on there and just check it out. But anyway, like I said, I'm rambling again, so I apologize. Like I said, like, favorite, please. I appreciate it. And I will see you guys next time. Hopefully when I'm awake. But yeah, okay. Peace.